Yesterday, Bitcoin dropped another 5% in price. Altcoins, as is often the pattern, dropped even more. But then this morning, Bitcoin gained that 5% right back. The same altcoins that saw those price drops yesterday bounced back actually pretty hard today as well. So it's kind of been a mirror effect, just kind of an abrupt and precipitous drop. But then just as pronounced was the upswing that we saw earlier. And this observation is actually especially true for all those projects that are made in the US. We're going to call them made in the USA coins. At some stage, they actually all saw bounces of 20%, in some cases, even more than 20%. So now really is a good time to look at these projects, at these altcoins. Politics aside, whatever your persuasions are, right now the spotlight is on these made in the USA projects. And the fact is there's still opportunity because we anticipate more volatility ahead. We're going to break down 7 coins in particular, 7 made in the USA altcoins that you really ought to have on your crypto radar. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. All the best of luck if you choose to invest. Look, made in the USA projects or otherwise, I wish you well. Just remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor, which means by extension that this video is not official financial or investment advice. All right, so let's kick off here at number 1 with a project that's probably not a huge surprise. A week ago, Ripple came under significant fire because really of the role it plays in terms of trying to get a strategic crypto reserve. Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple broadly as a project favor a broader crypto reserve over a strategic Bitcoin reserve. You could check out the video that we made on this subject. On the other hand, a lot of people actually wouldn't mind this kind of a strategic crypto reserve, including XRP, especially the XRP army, of course, they'd be in favor. So check that out. Let me know where you fall in terms of your opinion. There are arguments to be made for both. I continue to suggest and anticipate a strategic Bitcoin reserve is probably the most likely outcome. But there are arguments for diversification in the crypto basket, to be fair. Regardless of where your opinion may fall, we have XRP that keeps performing relatively strong. It's kind of been up this month. It's down a little bit this month. At the time of this recording, it's down on the day, but overall XRP is showing strength. At number 2 here, we're looking at Solana SOL as our second made in the USA altcoin. The SOL token just keeps marching on, doing its own thing, really getting stronger. It wasn't all that long ago in December 2022 when SOL actually dropped under $10. It dipped actually just below $8, which is hard to believe at this point looking back. But just 2 years and change ago. And then only 2 weeks ago, it reached a new all-time high of $293. Solana, and especially the SOL token in the crypto space, really are the archetypal comeback kid in terms of a project that's been able to successfully reinvent itself and stage this kind of a comeback. That being said, lately, SOL has been dipping hard. Today, it was the coin that saw actually one of the smallest bounce back among that group that made the recovery, as I was describing earlier. It's currently sitting at $206, but that's down 3.6% on the day. It is a project, certainly, that has a lot going on, and in my opinion, it is bound to break through new all-time highs once this bull run picks up again, once it continues. A lot of experts and analysts are suggesting that $600 is realistic. Some, I think on the more ambitious end, are even calling for $1,000 top for the price of SOL. I think that's a little bit too ambitious personally, but let's split the difference. I think somewhere between $600 and $1,000 is a possibility. At number 3 here, we're looking at the SUI Network, ticker SUI, of course. SUI and its ecosystem really are some of the best comeback coins of this cycle already. Just a few days ago over the weekend, we saw really across the board, across all of cryptocurrency, a pretty nasty dip, but SUI was able to bounce back very quickly within the day by 24%. And then some of its ecosystem coins, which of course command smaller market caps, are more nimble, are more agile. They went up even higher and even faster. And the Solana-based Phantom wallet added the SUI network in its wallet. That's obviously a big move and helps to expose SUI's ecosystem to 15 million new and native users. So that's good. Furthermore, you can also now send SUI directly without internet via SMS. And then as we covered yesterday, we also have Walrus, an on-chain data storage solution, which is expected to launch its mainnet this quarter. So look, SUI, of course, has had a very impressive run so far, but really buying SUI anywhere under $4 is a bargain because it's going to continue to set new all-time highs. In at number 4 here is Cardano, ticker ADA, which is really one of the crypto OGs. Charles Hoskinson is actually on track to get an advisory role for crypto policy under President Trump. He's one of the Cardano co-founders, of course, certainly the most vocal one. Cardano also recently quietly became the most decentralized chain in all of blockchain. It launched the Plomin hard fork, which added governance to Cardano. This is also a big deal because it represents the end of the Voltaire era, which is actually the last step in their roadmap. The current price of ADA is still kind of modest if you compare it to previous all-time highs, but it is on the rise. Check out a video that I'll include in the description below if you're interested. We asked the question, how many ADA do you need today to become a millionaire at the height of this crypto bull cycle? And of course, that factors in the current price as well as where we expect it to be really at the zenith of the crypto bull run. At number 5 here is Chainlink, ticker LINK, L-I-N-K, which sort of represents, the mastermind spider in this web, this intangible web that connects pretty much all projects in the crypto and blockchain space. Of course, it is an oracle, but also offers other services. As you may know by now, oracles are essential for blockchains because a blockchain cannot communicate with the outside or real world, and that's exactly where oracles step in. Now, Chainlink is by far the absolute market leader in this particular sector, but really doesn't end in terms of just being defined as an oracle when it comes to Chainlink. And that's because they also offer as a project the CCIP. This is their cross-chain interoperability protocol, and it connects blockchains. That's kind of why I compared it with the spider on the web. At number 6 here on our list of made in the USA coins is Hedera, ticker HBAR, HBAR, which is a project that does things differently. It actually doesn't use a blockchain. It prefers a hash graph. This is a distributed ledger technology, and you can see it kind of as an alternative actually to blockchains. Hedera actually even has a patent on this hash graph technology. Hedera is super active in all kinds of spaces, so DeFi, RWA, real-world assets, artificial intelligence, payments, NFTs, and decentralized identity. So lots of use cases exist for its technology, and Hedera even ranks 18th by market cap across all projects. If you consider all of these use cases, HBAR really does represent a serious contender for a potential SCR, a strategic crypto reserve. The HBAR token is down a little bit today, but is up about 250% over the last year. All right, and last but not least here, before my voice completely gives out, we are looking at ONDO Finance, ONDO, which is one of the 2 market leaders in the RWA sector right now. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink is a very strong believer in RWA and in ONDO by extension. The BUIDL fund, that's BUIDL by BlackRock, supports ONDO Finance, and BlackRock happens to be the biggest investment firm in the world. So that is a serious backer. More recently, ONDO also brought their OUSG stablecoin to Ripple's XRP ledger. And as you can see, ONDO works with some of the biggest players in the various sectors that they touch. Their ONDO token, that's ONDO, is also a pretty strong performer. After a recent and pretty massive token unlock, the token price didn't waver. And then as kind of an icing on the cake, we have Trump's World Liberty Financial, WLFI. They invested directly into ONDO.